and welcome to my 22-week pregnancy vlog. Today is Monday, so I'm actually 22 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I know I do this a lot, but if you don't know, I hope most of you know already, but Teddy and I moved. So you are just gonna have to bear with me, especially in the upcoming weeks here. Today's Monday when I'm filming this vlog, however, we're not getting internet until Wednesday. So you won't be seeing this video until like halfway into my 22nd week here. So like I said, just bear with me. I'm trying not to fall too far behind, and hopefully you'll be seeing these soon. I'm gonna jump right into the pregnancy, and then I'll kind of give more of like a life update, what is happening here. I feel like not a whole lot has happened this week as far as the pregnancy goes, but it's honestly probably just because it's being overshadowed by life in general. One exciting thing though is that we are being able to see baby boy kicking on the outside, which is pretty cool. We just kind of lay in bed late at night and we're both just kind of like staring at my belly, and we can like see him just kind of kicking in random spots. So that has been really exciting to see. I continue to crave kind of salty foods. Chips and salsa is still my go-to, and actually just Mexican food in general. Teddy and I found a super yummy Mexican restaurant right next to us that has a whole big gluten-free menu, which is awesome. So we went there the other week. It was delicious. Let's see what else. Oh, I have been really digging LaCroix, the sparkling water. I have one right next to me here. What is this one? The passion fruit. This one's really good. My favorite is the coconut. So those have been kind of craving or fulfilling my pop craving. Another interesting new thing this week, and it might have been happening the week before, is I think I'm getting what I think are Braxton Hicks contractions. So I'll just be kind of like sitting there or even laying in bed late at night, and my uterus, like my whole stomach, will just kind of like tighten up, and like it feels tight and like hard to the touch, and I can just like feel, you know, on the inside that everything is just kind of like tightening up, and it'll last, I don't know, 10, 30 seconds, I don't know, and then kind of go back to normal. So that has been interesting. Let's see how baby boy is growing and developing in there. Baby is 11 inches and about 1 pound, 1 whole pound, about the size of a spaghetti squash. It's starting to look like a miniature newborn, finally. Everything's kind of in its own proper position. Lips, eyelids, eyebrows are becoming more distinct, and baby's even developing tiny tooth buds beneath his gums, which is adorable. Eyes have formed, but the irises still lack pigment, which will always be fun to see what color baby boy's eyes will be. The fine hair, which is the lanugo, I think I'm pronouncing that right, covers his body and the deep wrinkles on his skin, which will be soon adding fat to kind of fill those out. This is kind of a fun fact. His pancreas, essential for the production of some important hormones, insulin being one of them, is developing steadily. So I think some people may be wondering, what are the chances of baby boy getting diabetes? Which is a good question. It's actually probably not as high as you think. It's about 1 to 3% chance. Now, diabetes in my family isn't genetic, and I kind of say that slowly like that, in the fact that nobody in my family has diabetes except for myself and my mom. And I was actually the first one to be diagnosed. I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old, so 14 years ago. And my mom was actually diagnosed after me. Now, we were both diagnosed after we went on a mission trip to Guatemala. So what the doctors kind of believe is that we both were exposed to some virus or something in the environment that attacked the islet cells in our pancreas, which stopped the production of insulin, thus type 1 diabetes. So yeah, it's not genetic. kind of hard to explain. I don't know. I hope you guys are following along a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things here, baby boy has not that high of a risk of getting diabetes. And you know what? If he does, what better parent to parent him than me? So we'll just kind of take it as it comes. I think that's about it as far as updates about the pregnancy goes. But like I said, I feel like it's just been a little bit overshadowed by all the excitement that is happening in our lives. Teddy and I did move into our townhome, our first home, last Friday. So we closed on our house last Thursday, got the keys and everything, and then Teddy actually surprised me by moving us in on Friday. We weren't going to move in for like 3 more weekends from now, just because our schedules are insanely busy. But he actually surprised me, and he took the day off of work, and he moved with my dad's help and a buddy of his, and moved us all into our townhome here. So that's, if the lighting or like the sound is a little bit off, I'm still just kind of trying to figure out this new setup in this new room here. But it is insane going from a tiny 1-bedroom apartment to a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, like 1,900 square foot townhome. We just have so much space and we are loving it. I'm a little overwhelmed, to be honest. That's kind of an understatement right now. It's just kind of in shambles still, like living out of boxes and trying to figure out what's where. But slowly but surely we will get it all set up here. Be on the lookout for a house tour, like an empty house tour. I had Teddy film that one. So that video should be up shortly after this, so be on the lookout for that. So although we moved into our townhome on Friday, we were actually out of town on Saturday and Sunday night. So we have barely spent any time in this house, just trying to unpack as quickly as we can and kind of organize things as we go here. This upcoming weekend, as a family, we are going to take a camping trip to Itasca State Park, the headwaters of the Mississippi River. So we're really excited about that. The following weekend, we have a wedding to go to. Yes, so it's just crazy busy. I'm going to go ahead and show you the 22-week belly, and I will say that I think I'm getting some stretch marks. I noticed 2 little red marks on my side, my right side, kind of like by my love handle. They very well could be like a scratch from a box or moving in or something, but they've been there for a couple days now, and I think they might be the beginning of some stretch marks, so yay. Here it is with the shirt on. And the shirt up. I think I am going to make a more detailed video of type 1 diabetes and maybe how it is affecting my pregnancy, things like that. I was going to see if I could show these stretch marks. So here I think is the start of a stretch mark. I don't even know if the camera is picking it up really, but there's this tiny little red line. 2 of them kind of, so. We'll see, not on my stomach yet. I am getting, though, like spider veins. I've always kind of had those, though. Like here's a deep one there. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Be sure to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Like I said, please just bear with me as I kind of get settled into our new home here, and we finally get internet so I can upload some of these videos. Be on the lookout for a before home tour of our new town home here, and I will talk to you guys next week for week 23. Bye, guys. Mwah.